Should we use OKRs or KPIs? Well, I hear this question constantly, and it's a reasonable and logical question, but it's the wrong question. KPIs are not an alternative to OKRs. They're part of the infrastructure that OKRs depends on. Let me explain what I mean. So, a KPI, which of course is a key performance indicator, is a measure of the health of your business and teams. So, revenue, profit, customer satisfaction, retention. These are the vital signs. You monitor them continuously. They tell you if the business is well or unwell. You don't set a KPI and then stop measuring it at the end of the quarter. It runs permanently. It's infrastructure. But here's where it gets interesting and where most companies are seriously underinvested. Metrics aren't just a reporting capability. They're a strategic capability. The ability to look at a KPI like revenue or customer satisfaction and understand what actually moves it, the levers underneath it, the leading indicators, the causal chain. That is a skill. And honestly, most organizations don't have it yet. Because if you can't pinpoint the levers of your most important KPIs, you can't start the ideation process that leads to a meaningful OKR. You're just guessing. This is why I say OKRs and KPIs aren't competing frameworks. They're sequential. Before you can use OKRs effectively as an outcome-based methodology to execute strategy, you need a strategic metrics model. You need to have done the thinking. Here are our critical KPIs. Here are the levers that move them. Here are how those levers connect to what teams actually do on the day-to-day. Once you have that model, two things happen. First, your OKRs get dramatically better because now your key results are chosen from a map, not plucked from thin air. You know which levers to pull, and you can write key results that target them precisely. And sometimes the process works the other way around. OKR planning done properly forces a conversation about what you need to see to know your strategy or goal is working. And occasionally that conversation reveals that you're not measuring something that you should be, a metric that doesn't exist yet. That's not a failure, that's the system working. You add it, the model grows. Because KPIs and metrics aren't a fixed list that you set once and laminate. They're a living model. The business evolves, the strategy shifts, and your measurement infrastructure has to move with it. Second, you stand up dashboards. Your KPIs become team health metrics, continuously visible, continuously monitored, not a quarterly exercise. This is how teams know if they're well or unwell between OKR cycles, not just at review time. So the next time someone asks you OKRs or KPIs, the answer is both, in the right order, for the right reasons. The question isn't which one. The question is, do you have the metrics capability to make either of them mean anything? Most companies don't yet. Subscribe to learn more about how to implement OKRs correctly. And if you would like expert help to implement OKRs in your organization, visit zockery.com.